Hi, welcome to Bella's Vistas. Well, we had a couple of real setbacks the last little while. I was learning how to do astrophotography. This is one of my shots that I really enjoy. It's Orion Nebula and Running Man M-41. And I learned how to do that kind of photography. That involves staying out really late at night and getting frozen. But anyway, I wound up getting a really bad chest cold and sinus infection, and it's taken me a couple weeks to get over that. Bella wound up getting a problem with her tooth, kind of the same sort of thing that happened to Miss Kitty a year or so ago. So I've been looking after her. And Mary slipped and hurt her leg, and she's walking around on crutches, which is, you know, she's getting a bit better now. So I've been cooking and doing whatnot and everything, and doing my, well, I haven't been doing that much. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is feed Miss Kitty so that she'll get out of my hair and I can get Bella's stuff ready. It's pretty complicated what I got to do for Bella these days. There's Kitty's food. About a half a scoop like that takes care of her. Well, you can see they're certainly ready. There goes the kitty. Bella would settle for cat food too if she could get it. First thing I've got to do is get this ready for Bella. This is some kind of an oral suspension anti-inflammatory for her gums. So I just shake this up a little bit. These little syringes are calibrated in weight of the dog in kilograms, so we need to get 25 in this one. It's fairly easy to do. Didn't even get any bubbles in there, that's nice. Okay, now we got 25 in there, and then we get 2.5 in this one. So there's the dose for Bella. Now let's get her to take that. Fortunately, it's very easy to get her to take it. Here we go. Here, Belle. Here you go. Come on. Did you drop some there? I'm not sure if that was a medicine or not, but anyway. Now, the next part I don't like. Now, twice a day, I have to give her 1.5 of these pills. The easiest way I've found to do this, and I don't like doing it, here we go. Got a little scoop of this food here. Put a half of one in there, and a whole one in here. Okay, now we've got our little treats ready. It's important to do this prior to feeding breakfast too, because, well, it just makes more sense. So there's our meatballs ready. Bella's already whining a little bit. She's ready for this. So let's see what we can do here. Bella, come here. There you go. Here we go. There's one treat. Good. That was good. Here's another one. Well, that's taken care of. Woo. Now the easy part. Then Bella just loves this food. I do not like the smell of it. Much prefer to feed him solid food, but Bella can't have any solid food for quite some time now, and so she gets this food twice a day. She really likes it. You can hear Bella's about ready for this. I keep it in the fridge with elastic band over it like that. Well, now the trick is going to be to see if I can get Bella to eat this now. Survey says yes. Never had any trouble getting Bella to eat as long as we've had her. She won't get up in the morning and go for walks with me anymore. She doesn't like walking much. But I'll get her out a little bit later on. She's had her anti-inflammatory, had the antibiotics, and she's having the soft food so it won't hurt her teeth. She had like a couple teeth out, I think, and a lump removed from her gums. Boxers get these kind of lumps on their gums. And there you go. And I don't know what I'm going to do next, but one thing that I've been kind of set back a little bit on is analog photography. Now, I bought this roll of film quite some time ago, Ilford HP5. I planned to shoot that in Newfoundland like in the summer, but I just wasn't inspired to do that. So I'm thinking I'm going to use my M4 Leica. This has been with me for a long time, since about '69. I bought it used. And my 35mm 1.4 lens. This is what I'm thinking about using. And I think I'm going to set up and go to Pioneer Village and shoot it there, but you know, that'll be in our next video. I'll put some film in the camera, check out everything, make sure all the settings are working fine. And the only thing is, I'm kind of torn between using the M4 and the 35 and my M6 Leica with the Noctilux lens. I really like this lens. It's incredibly heavy, ridiculously expensive, but it does open up to f1.0, which is a pretty huge piece of glass. So we'll see what I'm going to do. I'm not sure. This has got the motor winder on it. It's a real nice piece. You can go through a roll of film in under 10 seconds with this. And there's no digital, so it's got what Terry used to call the Fisher-Price light meter in there. When your two LEDs are lined up like target acquisition, your exposure's right. This thing is in great shape. Well, so is the M4. I think that's going to be a foray. So if I get into and I get out and I shoot the roll of film, then it's going to be process the film. That'll be something to do. Then make some prints, probably scan the files or scan files from the roll of film. I only have one roll of film right now. Kind of reminds me of one of my friends, long deceased. He said after World War II they had a Leica 1 and one roll of film to cover Japan, and they flew across Japan taking pictures with their Leica 1 and a single roll of film. So with analog photography, this is the quiet one. That's at 1 second. Probably shoot about a 1/25. When I'm shooting with the Leica, I always find myself looking at the back of the camera and there's nothing to see, just a little reminder dial of what film you have in. So that's going to be interesting. I think that's what we'll do next.